What if I told you that Carlos Alcaraz's living room just sparked a whole new argument in the tennis world? That Rafael Nadal's uncle just revealed the real reason Spain collapsed in the Davis Cup, and that a top ATP star just gifted his sisters not one, but two penthouses out of nowhere. This week in tennis has been wild, and we're breaking down the 5 biggest stories you need to know. Welcome back to Net Rush Report, your home for fast, sharp, and zero-nonsense tennis updates. Let's get into it. The official season may be slowing down, but tennis headlines definitely aren't. Between the Davis Cup aftermath, star vacations, player advice, and family drama behind the scenes, the sport is giving fans plenty to talk about. So let's run through the stories dominating the tennis world right now. Carlos Alcaraz recently wrapped up his run at the ATP Finals, where he fought hard but ultimately came up short against Jannik Sinner. The Italian superstar held his nerve, delivered the bigger moments, and powered his way to the title in Turin. The expectation, of course, was that Alcaraz would follow that up by helping Spain in the Davis Cup finals. But due to ongoing fitness concerns and a body that's been pushed to its limits all season, he made the call to withdraw and heal that he wasn't on the court, but he was definitely watching. Alcaraz tuned in from home and shared a picture of himself following the Davis Cup action from his living room. And that's where things suddenly got interesting. Former pros Sam Querrey and Steve Johnson jumped into the comment sections, not to talk tennis, not to talk tactics, but to talk about the living room itself. According to the two Americans, Alcaraz's setup looked mediocre, almost too ordinary for someone who's the heir to the Big Four throne and one of the world's highest-earning athletes. Their joking criticism immediately triggered debate. Should a world #1 level athlete be living in a modest family home? Should the household be upgrading his space for recovery and training? Or is this simply the humble lifestyle that keeps Alcaraz grounded and hungry? Fans quickly defended him, pointing out that Carlos still lives with his parents in El Palmar, enjoys a simple routine, and has always preferred quiet, down-to-earth surroundings to fame-driven luxury. Whether it's modest or not, one thing is clear. If Spain had their young superstar on court, the Davis Cup narrative might have been very, very different. While the tour takes a breather, Danielle Collins has taken the opportunity to unplug and reset. The American had a respectable year, reaching the Strasbourg semi-finals, making a Charleston quarterfinal, and pushing into the third round at Wimbledon before falling to IGA Swiatek. During this off-season window, Collins shared a warm, personal moment with fans. Snapshots from her vacation featuring her beloved dog, Quincy. The photos spread quickly across social media, showing the American unwinding, relaxing, and soaking up some much-needed peace. For Collins, this break is more than just a pause, it's preparation. She's expected to return for the Australian Open, where she previously had success and reached the third round in 2025 before losing to Madison Keys, the eventual champion. Her bond with Quincy, her refreshed routine, and her renewed focus all signal one thing. Collins will be back locked in and ready. Rafael Nadal might not be competing regularly anymore, but he's still shaping the sport in big ways. This week, Nadal opened up about what today's stars, especially Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner, need to remember as they enter the prime of their careers. His message: be fierce, be competitive, but don't fall into hatred. Nadal emphasized that the rivalry between Alcaraz and Sinner is only just beginning, and it doesn't have to mirror the bitterness of past sports rivalries. Instead, players can battle like warriors on court and maintain mutual respect off it. His words came at the perfect moment. After all, Alcaraz and Sinner have played each other 6 times this year alone. Alcaraz leads the 2025 head-to-head 4-2 and clinched the year-end #1 in Turin. But Sinner has been matching him blow for blow. Nadal's point was simple. Longevity and greatness don't come from hostility. They come from professionalism, discipline, and emotional balance. That it's advice only a 22-time Grand Slam legend could deliver, and both young stars would be wise to take it. Casper Ruud is known for being one of the most polite, humble athletes on tour. But this week, he proved he's also incredibly generous. According to Norwegian financial outlet Finansavisen, Ruud surprised his sisters Caroline and Charlotte by gifting both of them penthouses, not apartments, not condos, penthouse homes. Ownership was officially transferred this week, stunning many fans and even surprising parts of the Norwegian media. Ruud's sisters aren't unfamiliar faces to his fanbase. Caroline, the oldest, is a well-known fitness influencer on Instagram. Charlotte, the youngest, is an up-and-coming tennis player aiming to follow in Casper's footsteps. Ruud himself recently closed his season after a tough second-round loss to Danielle Collins at the Paris Masters. Despite a solid performance, the German outplayed him 6-3, 7-5, but if his tennis season ended quietly, his off-court gesture made a loud statement. Family first, always. And now we come to the biggest storyline of the week: Spain's painful Davis Cup defeat. Italy held their nerves in Bologna, securing a third straight win and ending Spain's hopes of lifting the title. And while many fans pointed to the absence of Carlos Alcaraz, Toni Nadal, Rafael Nadal's uncle and longtime coach, pointed to someone else entirely. According to Toni, Alejandro Davidovich Fokina's exclusion from the team heavily damaged Spain's chances. Davidovich Fokina had a strong year, runner-up finishes in Delray Beach, Acapulco, Basel, and Washington, plus a third-round appearance at the Paris Masters where he pushed Alexander Zverev. Toni Nadal believes that with Davidovich on the squad, Spain's matchups, depth, and tactical options would have looked completely different. His absence, he suggests, was not just a coaching decision. It was a costly mistake. Between Alcaraz's withdrawal and Davidovich Fokina's omission, Spain simply didn't field the firepower needed to overcome Italy's sharp, confident squad. That's your full tennis news roundup for the week. If you enjoy fast, detailed, high-energy tennis breakdowns just like this, make sure you're locked into Net Rush Report. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.